Hey, what's going on, guys? Bear here, and today we are back with another video. This one is by Illymations. I really hope I'm saying that name right. Awkward First Dates feat SultanSketches. Now, I've had a handful of dates, some good and some bad. But I want to talk about it near the end of the video because I want to see how awkward her first dates were. So, let's pop in our fake AirPods and let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, let's react. Oh my gosh.
What is that? I went on a Tinder date. First dates are nerve-wracking, but as someone who likes to try new things,
Yeah.
I figured, why not meet up with some strangers through Tinder, not sponsored? A few years ago when I moved to California, I was in art school, single, and I figured I'd put myself out there and see what happens. And boy, did things happen. The first Tinder date I went on was with a guy whose name I don't remember, so I'll call him Troy. Go Wildcats! Troy and I decided to meet up at a beachside fish and chips place. And one thing I quickly came to realize about Tinder dates is there's always that weird moment where both of you are just looking around trying to find each other. And it looks kind of
I never tried Tinder.
suspicious, like you're low-key selling candy or something. But there was a different reason this meetup looked odd.
Hey, I brought my guitar.
Now listen, there's nothing wrong
What?
with bringing a guitar with the intent to serenade your first date. Maybe others would like that kind of attention. I don't like making a scene in public. I don't like grand gestures of affection. I like fish sticks. And that's what we agreed on, Troy, not guitar. We're supposed to be all in this together. But I couldn't just ghost him in real life. And he seemed like a nice guy over text, so I figured, what could go wrong? And nothing went wrong, but it didn't go
Infamous
right.
last
either.
words.
We ate some fish, fed the pigeons some chips, and had a lovely conversation about school. All with his guitar looming over us. It was starting to get dark though, and I thought, alright, well, maybe he can't
That's
play
a
guitar in the dark,
little
and
awkward,
maybe
yeah.
I won't have to listen
Let's
to...
walk down to the beach.
Oh, okay. And we took a long walk on the beach, which is great if you're into that, but I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. Huh, I guess we shouldn't have gone to the beach then.
Alright,
And that's
Anakin
when he popped the
Skywalker.
question.
Can I play you a song?
So we sit down in the sand, in the dark, and he plays Maroon 5 or something. And I know I could have just stood up and said, Troy, I gotta go my own way. But he wasn't being creepy. He was nothing but polite, respectful, and he was really good at guitar and singing. I didn't want to be mean and...
Alright, Troy.
I just wasn't feeling any chemistry between us. I decided when the date ended, I'd let him know I wasn't interested. But for now, I'll just let the night play itself out. And play itself out it did. He gave me a ride back to my dorms, put the car in park, turned to me, and said,
I had a great time.
oh, yeah, it was cool.
You know, I really think this could be the start of something new.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. Hello?
Hey, you've been out really late. I just wanted to check when you were coming back.
Oh man, a leak? And there's water everywhere? Oh my, I gotta go. And I dipped out that Ford Fusion. We're breaking free! I am so sorry, Troy.
Oh,
you
man.
are a very nice guy, and I know you'll find the right person. Bet on it. Although that was an awkward date, I didn't let it discourage me. I was
I'm
still
so sorry,
looking for
Troy.
mingle and ready to mingle. So I tried Tinder again, and I matched with someone who I'll call Corbin. Blue. Now let's jump in. I met up with Corbin for boba, and to my delight, he did not show up with a guitar. We actually had a pretty good time, so we went on a second date to the local fair. And right as we parked, I saw a kid holding a ginormous Pikachu plushie. Corbin saw it too and said,
I can totally win you one.
no, that's okay. I don't even know what I'd do with it. But he insisted, and I said, alright, we'll keep our eyes out. We went on a few rides, pet some goats, and had a fabulous time. And then we found the giant Pikachu.
So many
Getting it to win
references.
was deceivingly simple. Just toss a little ring onto any of the bottles, and you'll win that Pikachu. And that's when Corbin said,
Don't worry, I did basketball in high school. Go Wildcats.
and started tossing rings. Of course, these games are all rigged, so he didn't land any. Oh, that's fine though. Let's just keep walking around.
Aw, come on. Let me win you that Pikachu. I just gotta get my head in the game.
Alright, well, let me try
Jesus.
this. He hands the guy more cash, we get some more tiny rings, and we start tossing.
Did you do any sports in high school?
Yeah, I did swim team, but I wasn't really good. And right when I said that, I landed a ring. I turned to my date, and we both stood in disbelief. What'll it be? The Pikachu. I just felt so guilty. It was like I was hustling for no reason. Yeah, I do freestyles, no big deal. I never went to practice, so I was easily the weakest link. Yeah, I was on varsity, but only because our school was too small to have JV. I don't know. He was a good sport, nothing but kind and supportive, but that interaction just made me feel so awkward I could not face him after that night. And that's the story of how I ended up with this giant Pikachu in my living room.
I mean, at least you still got a
Thank you so
giant
much for
Pikachu
watching
out of
my
it.
videos. I've heard your requests loud and clear, and we have more Here for the Chaos merch available on my store. This poster is made by Kelsey Antidarkhart, and if you buy a poster, it directly supports her and also me. And thank you so much for SultanSketches for voicing these really endearing guys.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for me having you.
I also did a video with Sultan on his channel. Make sure to click the video here or in the description to check that out. As always, thanks for watching my videos and stay safe.
Alright. Not bad first dates. Some of them were completely understandable. If you're not feeling anything, or if you're not like feeling anything, like, yeah, I don't think this person could be the one. I just don't know. It's completely understandable, because like I felt that way too. Because like there were a few times where I went out with a girl, and I think, man, she's really cool, but I don't think I could see myself dating her. But I just really want to be her friend. It's something like that I can understand. And besides, those weren't as bad as mine. All right. I'm going to tell you my first date. Like, my first date of the first time I asked out a girl. Do school dances count? I don't know if school dances count as, like, as a date. I'm going to say it does, but it was the first time I was asking out a girl. It's to, what was it, the 6th grade dance? And she said yes, to my surprise. I was like, dude, oh my god, I can't believe it. And this is like a girl I had a crush on too, like I liked. We've talked a few times, and she was awesome. I went to go tell my friends, and they were like, dude, no way. That's unbelievable. I'm like, yeah, I know. I just asked her, and she said yes. Like, and you didn't trick her or anything? Like, no, I didn't trick her. Just, Jesus. Oh, okay. And then the dance came, and what was it? What was it? 50s theme, I think? Yeah, I think it was 50s theme. And yeah, I went to the dance. I was there just waiting for her most of the night. I got there like early, right when they were opening up, okay? And I had some time to spare, and I was there with my friend, and we were just having a blast, looking at everything, checking everything out. We took a picture. I think it's somewhere. I'll go find it later. We took a picture, and we had just a bunch of fun. And after halfway through the night, she still hasn't come. This was like before cell phones, okay? Like, I didn't have a cell phone in 6th grade, and I don't think she did either. So I couldn't text her or anything. So most of the night I was just there waiting for her, looking at the front door, and just waiting. And then after a certain time, I realized she's not showing up. And by that time, I realized that I've been stood up. It's just like, my friends were there just to comfort me. They were like, man, I'm sorry, bro. It's just, I'm sorry. And it sucked. It genuinely sucked. But I didn't let that stop me from having fun. My friends just got me, they got me a Sprite, just like told me to chug it down while freaking Party Rock Anthem played in the background and told me, bro, get on that dance floor with us. You are going to party your butt off tonight, all right? We're going to promise you that. And I did. I ended up having a blast, and it was an extremely fun night for me. Hold on, let me see if I can find that photo. I found it. Here's with me and one of my friends. I'm gonna cover his face and the school. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, I was me dressed in like freaking grease, leather jacket, and sunglasses, thinking I was all cool. And yeah, I just ended up having a blast. The next day, what was it? Monday, I think. I didn't see her through the most of the school day. And yeah, we just stopped talking. She didn't explain anything to me, or just she ghosted me. I didn't see her in the halls. She was still in school. Like I'd see her like when I was like in the cafeteria and just getting lunch. So I think she was just ignoring me of how just like because of how awkward it would have been. Anyway, that's just my assumption. But yeah. Anyways, that was my very first date. Wasn't good, but wasn't bad either. Mainly because I had just amazing friends there with me, just to have a blast. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys want to see the original video, I'll leave a link in the description down below. As always, I hope you're having a good day. I know I am, and peace.